Hello folks, back here again today with a little WIP Wednesday. See what's on my workbench here for the week. I've already finished these German guys. I'm doing a commission for a friend and I'm just finishing it off a little too slowly, unfortunately, but we're getting done here. So we needed some NCOs with SMGs and some regular SMG troops. So I finished these off between Monday and Tuesday. All I have to do is finish the bases, give another spray coat of sealer on here, and we'll be done. I think it's going to finish off my AK Interactive Ultra Matte again. I got some on back order from Michigan Toy Soldier Company, so hopefully they get it and pass it along. So those ones are done. I do have to construct some more. I have 5 more guys here. I need to finish off some NCOs and some officer options here, so going to be a couple NCOs with assault rifles and with rifles. Give him options to round out his late war German force. There's also a machine gun team here that I need to finish. This is the infamous tricky tripod here for the MG42. The secret is it's in the low position how it is, so these legs would normally fold down and this would be up higher, but then the crouching guy can't shoot it. So that's the medium machine gun team for bolt action, or chain of command, or anything else you want to use it for. And that'll finish up my commission for him. Another work in progress here. I saw a fellow on the Conflict 47 group and did some figures of flaming skulls. So these are my 2 test pieces. I have about another 10 guys assembled and ready to go once I like the method that I'm doing here. And they're going to be Flaming Skull Demon Nazis for the annual Weird War II game that we put on in upstate New York at the Council of 5 Nations. So there'll be a surprise. I've been digging through my 15mm tubs. I have these 2 Combat Wombat light scout cars, little grav vehicles. They've been out of production for a while now. Thankfully, I think I got most of the line. But in the middle of painting, one of the commanders had popped off, and then he got put into a case for a couple of years. So, although the vehicle itself is all done, it needs a couple of little touch-ups, and it does need the commander repainted. And I kept the other one out here for a reference. I also want to get this finally done up as I start finishing up my 25mm Ground Zero games. I want to have some more terrain for it. I don't have a lot of sci-fi terrain finished. So this is a miniature market, tiny terrain, communications uplink. Nice little piece. I primed it, airbrushed a base coat on it, put it away for a couple of years, and it's time to get it done. And then the last piece that I'm going to do here this week are these 15mm Coruscant Miniatures little walkers. These are going to be my imagery support elements for 15mm mech game. I had them on washers. I wanted to rebase them onto hexes, MDF hex bases, and unfortunately in the rebasing process some of the paint on the feet got stripped off. So I reprimed them with brush on the Badger airbrush primer Stynel Res. But then I also dug up 2 unpainted ones. So I think I'm going to do a video here as I retouch these and then redo 2 more here. Make up a little platoon of 4 walkers as an infantry support element. They do have these dual autocannons or machine guns on each arm, and then a 2-shot anti-tank rocket, if you will, turret on top. So these are going to be the tiny infantry support guys for my mech game. I'm probably going to use Mech Attack, which is a, I guess, out of print, very simple 15mm game. It's still available on War Games Vault, I believe, or Drive-Thru RPG, but the company that created it hasn't put anything out in like a decade. So I heard about it from Chicago Skirmish Wargamers. They do an annual game with it and play it at their club regularly. And then I just did an unboxing video of a lot of this tiny terrain stuff. And I have a whole lot of sandbags. So I'm going to be working on these in between other stuff. They still need to be scrubbed, primed. I think I have a good aerosol spray paint that's going to go on these as a base coat, and then a wash and dry brush. I should be able to squeeze these out in the time while I'm waiting for stuff to dry or super glue to dry, etc. So I think it's going to be a busy week. I want to do a video on these, a kind of review, unboxing, painting. I use a very simple scheme for the force that these guys are in. It's usually just this very light gray, and then I pick out weapons in this charcoal that I really like, and then sensor arrays and stuff. And I think I'm going to break out some of my Fighting Piranha decals. Put some little decals on the shoulders here, give them a little more character. But that's it. That's what's up for this week. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see at the end of the week. I'll have a blog post about my progress, see what I've done. Thank you.